Welcome, folks. I am Jaby Koay, joined by Achara KIRK.
Hi there.
And we are anxiously waiting the Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker teaser. No, that's not a teaser. It's a trailer. It's a full-blown trailer.
It's the full-blown
and
trailer.
It's probably the last one at that. So we have been like anxiously and frustrated. Before I say anything else, I want to let y'all know that you can just jump to this timestamp right here if you want to skip all of our lovely preamble, but I guarantee you it's fun. You're going to miss out on the fun. Okay, so here's what's happening. We've been like, with the AMC app on the phone, it's been really, really frustrating, but I mean, it's understandable. AMC's app was not designed to handle all the Star Wars fans. It wasn't built to code. And so normally it's fine, it's functional, but today it's like everything was erroring out, timing out. I'm like, God damn it, oh Lord, please just like, and then it's like, network error, refresh. I'm like, ugh.
If you haven't got your tickets already, you might be in trouble.
Oh, no, you'll get tickets. They'll just be in the nosebleeds or like in the front right-hand corner of the theater.
On Sunday night.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. I have a long-standing tradition of watching Star Wars the night of, and then the next morning, ever since episode 2. Before episode 2, I was too young to like drive out and go get tickets myself and all that stuff.
Right.
You know, and so now everything's a lot more convenient for everybody.
Right, and Jaby, how many tickets did you buy this time for this movie?
I think about like 27 tickets or something. I don't know. And it's not, you know, for different people. It's all for me, mostly, and Achara. No, because like I said, I have a long-standing tradition of watching a Star Wars film the evening of, like the first showing possible. Before it was the midnight show, and they've conveniently made it earlier and earlier. Like now it's like 5 and 6 o'clock. They got the
5 p.m. was the fan showing.
AMC has the special fan event for Star Wars, 1 hour earlier. And they're charging a nice hefty premium for that. Anywho, what I was trying to say was this. I'd watch it the night of, like the first showing, and then the next morning.
Right.
And so that's what I did here, except this time, I bought it for the next several mornings. You guys don't understand. I mean, no, you guys understand. You don't understand. Like, when I was a kid, I didn't think episode 9 was ever gonna happen. Like, I thought George Lucas just abandoned that idea forever and ever, and it was never gonna be realized.
Right.
You know, as a kid, 7, 8, and 9 were just like, that was a dream that was just never gonna happen. And here we are on episode 9. It's like, it's so unreal to me that this is happening. Now, add to the fact, for this particular video, the reaction I mean, this is very, very special for me because the very first reaction video I ever did on YouTube for my own channels, I might have done stuff with Greg on his stuff, but like for my own channels, was Star Wars The Force Awakens. Now, because Greg was doing reactions before me on The Real Rejects, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, I didn't want to infringe on his territory, so I just stayed away from it. But when Star Wars The Force Awakens teaser was dropping, I'm like, I gotta get in on this reaction, I gotta get in on this discussion, because like I just love Star Wars. And so November 28th, 2014, I uploaded my reaction to Star Wars The Force Awakens. And I was like, well, that'll be that. I'm not gonna do any other reaction videos after that, you know? And so the thing is, audiences flooded my channel. They're like, you're so good at this. You should keep doing it. You should keep sharing your opinions. Now, when I say audiences flooded my channel, I mean like 5,000 people. So,
right. That's a lot of people, though.
For at the time, it was quite a bit. And so, I continued to do reactions after that because of Star Wars The Force Awakens. And so this is sort of like a bookend. I don't know what the bookends to, but like, it's a bookend to Star Wars. But it's a bookend for me in a way, like, it's just a chapter, you know? Like, this is what started it all for me with the YouTubes,
and
you know?
just think, in 20 years from now, we might be like, oh no, there's no more after, episode 9. Then they're like, just kidding. 10, 11, 12 are here.
They got plenty of movies to come. I mean, even if it's not this particular. Anywho, so that's why this is a special experience for me more than anything else. Like, it's intrinsically tied to my life, my livelihood, you know? Anywho, you guys, thanks so much for being part of the Get Jaby situation over here at the youtube.com/GetJaby. Very, very happy right now, very excited. Still waiting for the trailer to drop, and we're gonna cut forward as if it's dropping now. Here we go.
An instinct. A feeling. The Force brought us together. We're not alone. Good people will fight if we lead them.
People keep telling me they know me. No one does.
But I do. C-3PO?
Taking one last look, sir, at my friends.
Confronting fear is the destiny of a Jedi. Your destiny. The Force will be with you. Always.
Gosh darn it. Oh, boy.
Are you crying?
A little bit.
I got a little bit teary, not gonna lie. Yeah. I mean, wow. That was really epic as far as trailers go.
I'm pretty sure like every single trailer reaction you see is gonna say the word epic in it, like at least a half a dozen times.
But it really is. I mean, Star Wars in itself is pretty damn epic, right? But just the way that they've done it, like the music, that theme song that you know so well, but like slowed down.
Yeah, they really slowed it down this time. That's the first time I've heard it slow
yeah.
down like that, where it's really like pulled out in such a way that really lets you know just the grand scale of this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, every other shot in there was just flooded with so much stuff happening. You're like, man, I can't even like. So they put people in the middle of it so you have something to focus on.
Yeah.
You know, because there's just so much stuff happening. Like, it's just a visual effects spectacle. Like, you know, there's every possible thing that you could possibly want in the final Star Wars film. They're putting it in there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
and you've got like the whole gang coming together as well, like old and new, and that bit where you see Rey hugging Princess Leia, I was just like,
well,
obviously
there's an extra layer there.
Exactly.
Of pain, I guess. There's an extra layer there of just like sorrow because you know that she actually.
And that nostalgia as well. And then like watching, like I feel emotional even just talking about it right now, but like watching Rey in that moment and she's crying and I'm like, stop crying, I'm about to cry. And oh no, Princess Leia, you're not here, Carrie Fisher, I'm so sorry, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it looks like just a beautiful movie all around. I mean.
Stunning.
Oh, Lord. What? Oh, it's so emotional.
It really is.
I can't even like.
And more so for you, the mega fan, than me, the casual fan. But like, I'm really looking forward to it.
See, I don't allow myself to call myself a mega fan because I know there's a number of people who are watching me who are like people who are just waiting to correct me on anything I say wrong.
Right, yeah.
And so I always try to walk this part of the video carefully because I'm like, I don't want to say anything that's gonna piss anybody off.
Let's not say any names of things.
Exactly. I just tread so carefully because I'm like I'm such a huge fan of the films, but then like I don't know all the lore and trivia as well as someone who can like name everything.
Yeah.
You know, who's studied it inside and out. But I'm still a big fan. I still very much enjoy it. It still has an emotional impact on me. It's like I grew up with the thing. So.
Yeah. And I mean, a good story is a good story no matter what. As someone who kind of got into Star Wars a little bit later in the game, I just enjoy it just as movies. I love the stories, I love the epicness of it, I love the saga-ness of it. I'm really excited to see more of the relationship between Rey and Kylo Ren. I think like that's really interesting.
Yeah, I mean they're the center of the whole you know, this trilogy.
I just hope that enough time is spent on that because there are so many characters.
A lot of times gonna be spent with them clashing lightsabers.
Well, yeah, but there's like a lot of loose ends that need to be tied up, right? So I hope that like a significant amount of time is spent on each thing and that it just doesn't feel rushed.
Are there a lot of loose ends left? Are there?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think there's that many. I think this is just gonna, it's like, because like I thought, this is gonna sound weird, but I thought Breaking Bad had a lot of loose ends left in the final episode. And then you watch, you're like, oh, I guess it wasn't that many loose ends. They managed to like cover it all up pretty well. They dotted all their I's and crossed all their T's. And it was a great end to the show. So this, obviously we'll have other Star Wars films after this that are not necessarily directly related to this story. But I'm very excited to see this conclude. It's wonderful. I get some closure.
Yeah.
That's more than anything what I'm looking forward to here is a closure on these 9 stories. And you guys, thanks so much for being part of this channel and for watching our reaction. Do let us know your feelings in the comments below. How excited are you? What tickets did you get? Did you get good seats? Did you get good seats like we did?
Yeah.
We got great seats, for the following several days.
Yeah.
We tried to get all the good seats.
Someone was so frustrated when their favorite seat, I'm not even gonna say which seat it is in case people start trying to flood that seat, but a certain someone was very, very upset.
You guys understand, right? Like, because the AMC app kept timing out. Like, it would say, it aired out and said, tap to try again. You tap and it would just keep giving you the same gosh darn message over and over again. I'm like, oh my God, why? I wanted to throw my phone, even though my phone had nothing to do with it. And then you do the same thing on the website. The website's like, what's your password? And I typed it. They're like, that's not your password. And I tried again and said, your account's locked. Oh my God damn it. Anywho, yeah, so we're good here. We're good. We got the seats we need. You guys, thanks so much for being part of this. Love y'all. And do subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon so you get notified every time we drop another video. Check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, and vlogs, and interviews. Also, Achara's got her own channel with her own videos.
Yep, not Star Wars related.
Not Star Wars related, but she got stuff that you guys might enjoy. So check it out. I am Jaby Koay. This is
Achara KIRK.
Peace out.